You know, my birthday is 3 days before Christmas. Fun fact, that's why I'm called Chris. I was originally going to be Jake or Jack. I was supposed to be a girl, and Mum was going to call me Madeline Louise. What's happening, my fellow geeks and geekettes? Welcome to a brand new episode of Cosplay Chris, and today it is a brand new cosplay announcement. That's right, I have embarked on a very labor-intensive journey with the help of some amazingly talented people. Today's cosplay announcement is that of Buzz Lightyear from the upcoming Disney Pixar animated film entitled Lightyear, with Chris Evans voicing Mr. Lightyear himself. Now, the film is due out apparently the 16th of June here. I don't know if it's worldwide, but 16th of June is apparently the initial release date here in Australia. It is the 11th of March today when I'm recording this. So we've got a bit of time, but also at the same time, given how much work is involved on a cosplay like this, not much time. So the basis for this video is to just have a game plan, but before any of that, I just want to give a massive thank you to the sponsor of this video, HelloFresh. So here's a little fun fact about me. When it comes to cooking dinner, I get very frazzled and very overwhelmed. No joke. Chloe and I will go into our local grocery store and we panic. We worry about getting all the ingredients, whether or not we've got not enough ingredients or too many ingredients, and most times out of 10, there is a lot of wastage at the end of the night. Enter HelloFresh. HelloFresh is the most affordable and easiest way to cook nutritious lunches/dinners. Now, the way it works is very simple. You can choose from a range of menu preferences, including quick and easy, nutritious, family-friendly, and vegetarian options. You can have meals that can take about 20 to 25 minutes to make, up to an hour, whatever you're jonesing for. Now, the brilliant thing about HelloFresh is everything is portioned out, so there is no wastage, which is perfect for Chloe and I. And once you're ready to go, you can enjoy cooking delicious and nutritious meals for everyone around your dinner table. Plus, their flexible meal plans let you add extra recipes for when you're entertaining, or you can even skip a week if you're going away. Now, the benefits of HelloFresh is it's quick and easy with the step-by-step recipes. It's quality ingredients, so their recipes are designed using only the best seasonal produce and fresh ingredients. They also have vegetarian options. If you're also watching what you eat, they also have the low-carb options. All this can be tracked on their handy app where you can swap meals, skip a week, change a delivery when you're on the go. So if you head over to HelloFresh and use my promo code POG CosplayChris16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts across 6 boxes. Now, I'm a very visual person and their recipes and follow-throughs are absolutely brilliant. So for example, we have a quick and easy Italian beef burger, or my personal favorite, the sweet chili lemongrass beef rissoles. I'm a sucker for rissoles, and these are absolutely delicious. So head on over to HelloFresh, check it out. A massive thank you to them for sponsoring this video, and use my promo code POG CosplayChris16. So before I get into the details of how the hell we're gonna build this thing, I wanna show you guys something very cool. Stand by. This right here is my original Buzz Lightyear action figure that my parents got for me for Christmas in 1996. So the first Toy Story came out in 1995, and when Christmas rolled around, you know, my birthday is 3 days before Christmas. Fun fact, that's why I'm called Chris. I was originally gonna be Jake or Jack. I was supposed to be a girl, and Mum was gonna call me Madeline Louise. The fuck? And because it was Christmas time, they settled on Chris. Anyway, Buzz was completely sold out in Christmas of 1995. You go up to the Disney shop that used to be up at my local Westfield, they were gone. All that was left was the shitty store Buzz. No one wanted that. It's like the store sock at a shoe shop. No one wants to touch that thing. So the following Christmas in... Whoop, that's a parcel. Oh shit. Sorry about that. I ordered a foam muscle kit for a new muscle suit, and I think that's it. So I was waiting downstairs. What was it saying? Oh yeah, so Christmas of 1996, I got Buzz. Christmas of 1995, I got the original plush posable Woody doll, but I wanted Buzz. And again, they were all sold out. But come Christmas 96, I got him. And this is him, still in all his glories, a little bit worn and torn. I also want to show you something very cool. I wrote my name on the bottom with some masking tape. Pretty legible for an 8-year-old, I must say. My writing has actually gotten worse, so I actually wrote better when I was 8 years old. So yeah, it's a little bit of nostalgia for you. And for the longest time, I had always wanted to build a Buzz Lightyear suit, obviously based off this one because the Lightyear film hadn't even been conceived yet. And I figured it's a pipeline thing. When it happens, it happens. I need a lot of time for it. So this comes as really good timing now. The Lightyear film is due out in June. There is a beautiful 3D file out from DO3D, which I have already purchased, and it is now in the hands of the wonderful Miles Asquith. You know him, my buddy Miles, hashtag my buddy Miles. Miles is looking over the files now. So what I'm going to show you guys now is actually a screen capture of my laptop going through some of the files because there are a lot of pieces. This is a very intimidating build, Geeks and Geekettes, I'm not gonna lie. It's totally doable, but obviously I want it done by the time the film comes out and just have that hype train going when the film comes out and have this suit ready made and ready to go. So as we can see here, there are a lot of 3D files. We've got the torso, we've got the legs, and we've got the arms in separate folders, and there are a lot of pieces. So what Milo is doing is actually scaling these pieces over a scan of myself that we took when we were building the Whiplash cosplay back in 2018. He still has it on hand, so it's just going to be a good way to scale down these pieces because Milo's taken a look at them. He said they are pretty big files. I don't want this to be an overly clunky cosplay. I kind of want it streamlined a bit, like how Chris Evans's Buzz Lightyear looks in the animated film, but still his is a bit bulkier. I would like mine just a little bit more streamlined, just a little bit closer to the body, but also I don't want this thing to be a heat generator. In terms of an undersuit, I have no idea as of yet. I don't want to wear a muscle suit. I want something that's going to have air flowing through it. It might be one of those things where we put a couple of shitty computer fans in there. I have no idea. Again, this is all just up in the air with how it's all going to come together. I think the main priority is smashing out these 3D printed pieces. It's going to be a mixture of PLA and ABS. In terms of the paint, I'm probably going to be painting these things with automotive paint. I need it to be strong. I need it to withstand, you know, shoulder rolls and movement with the suit. I don't want to look like the Tin Man. Some pieces are probably going to have to be cast in a flexible urethane, which means taking molds of certain pieces. It is going to be very labor intensive, but I want to look back on this when I'm an old man and be like, fuck yeah, I was Buzz Lightyear for one point in my life. Now, before I get to the purple cowl, let's talk about the helmet dome. So I'm gonna leave it as optional. I'm actually probably gonna leave it to the very end. Obviously, the priority is smashing out the armor, but there is a 3D file of the helmet that comes with the DO 3D file kit. It'd be one of those things where it would be printed in sections, do the body work. I would then take a very quick, cheap, nasty silicone mold of it with a plaster shell and then make a stone casting, and it would then go on to be vacuum formed with a clear plastic. That is probably the best way to go about it. Again, I probably will not go with the dome. I know a lot of people love the dome, but if it's not there, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Again, I'm leaving it till last. If we've got time to do it, hell yeah. If not, you're still getting the full armor. When it comes to the purple cowl, I love the fact that it's also optional. You see Chris Evans's Buzz Lightyear with or without it. Obviously, I would love to have it as an option. I would then have to get a brand new head scan of myself. I would really have to gel my hair down because I don't want to put a bowl cap on. Milo would probably be able to do that. He has an amazing state-of-the-art scanner. And I also do need a new head scan. So it'd be a matter of scanning my head, making sure it's all cleaned up and everything, sending that off to someone who then can design the cowl over my dimensions, then have it 3D printed, take a silicone mold of it and cast it in a purple tinted urethane, probably with the easy slip-on slip-off method like a lot of Batman cowls are doing these days. A lot of makers are putting a special slip-on slip-off method with embedding raw talcum powder into their final coating of urethane, and it just makes the thing slip on and off a lot more easier. Granted, it will be pretty hot in that damn thing, but it would still look cool for photos nonetheless. And no, I'm not going to be dyeing my hair blonde. Some shots his hair looks quite brown, like not brown like this, but there are hints of blonde and brown in there. Again, it's more or less just about constructing this thing and also having it on display. I want to be able to display this thing. In terms of the chest buttons, it might be a thing where I clean up the 3D prints, take a mold of them and cast them in a clear embedding resin where there's no bubbles, and then that way you can back them with different colored LED lights. So yeah, there's a lot to do, but at the same time, I'm so excited. Like I said, I've wanted to cosplay as Buzz for the longest fucking time, Geeks and Geekettes, and now that this film is coming out in June, I think now you gotta strike while the iron's hot. There is a lot of work ahead of us, but I'm surrounded by amazingly talented people that can help out. So I'm definitely in good hands. I am probably going to have to take all the krill oil, all the glucosamine, all the fish oil tablets afterwards because my joints are gonna be fucked from sanding. So it is going to be a mixture of hardened parts and also probably flexible urethane parts, especially where there's gonna be bending and stuff like that. We also have the abs section where you've got those plates, those black plates where his abdominals are. I'm probably gonna end up doing the bodywork on them, taking a mold of that and then casting that in a black flexible urethane. I think that's the best way to go, and it's just gonna look more natural. Again, I don't wanna look like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz, just all clunky and, you know, lumbering around. It doesn't look right. It's got to look more natural. Granted, you can only look so natural in armor like this, but the comfort factor is a must with something like this. So guys, that is pretty much it. This is the plan. This is the game plan. Don't know if it's going to work out. Yes, it will. It definitely will work out. It will. Yeah. So guys, with that being said, drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Are you hyped for the new Lightyear movie? I'm probably going to be doing like I did with the Pattinson suit build, just one giant video. I love doing it that way, like documentary style. I shot a lot of footage. It was a massive ass file of a video, but the reception was so damn good, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support with that. So I'm going to be doing the same with Lightyear in terms of documenting the entire build process right up to the final reveal with photos and video in the same vein as the Pattinson suit. Guys, wherever you are in the world, please have yourselves an absolute cracker of a day. I hope you're well, hope you're happy, be merry, be silly, and until next time, geeks, please always remember, cosplayers do it best.